Hello everyone. Welcome back to Midnight Terrors. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe for more chilling stories from the darkest corners of the world. Tonight's tale will take us to a place where nightmares become real, and the water itself might just turn you to stone. Now, let's dive in. Near the shores of Lake Natron, where the ancient gods watch silently from the sky, there lies a stream. It shimmers under the moonlight, beckoning to those foolish enough to approach. But beware, for none who have gone near it have ever returned. The only things left are their echoes, their screams still haunting the night air. A team of 5 scientists, led by Dr. Reynolds, a well-respected biologist, ventures into a remote Tanzanian village near Lake Natron. The village is nearly abandoned, with only a few elders left, silently watching the newcomers. Dr. Reynolds, undeterred, approaches the villagers. "Where is the stream near Lake Natron?" he demands. The elders raise their hands to their heads in unison, a sign of warning. One of them speaks, their voice a mere whisper. "The stream is cursed. It is not for humans to see. Do not go near it." Dr. Reynolds scoffs. "That's just a story they tell to keep people away. Tonight, we'll find out the truth." The elders shake their heads and walk away, leaving the team to their fate. The first night, the scientists set up camp near the shimmering stream. As the darkness falls, strange noises begin to fill the air. Soft whispers, distant screams. Dr. Hughes, the team's hydrologist, notices something odd in the water. "Look, there's something glowing in there," he says, moving closer. The others watch as the water glitters under the moon. But there is something unnatural about it. As Dr. Hughes leans in to inspect, the whispers grow louder, almost like voices calling out to him. His face inches toward the water when suddenly a decayed hand shoots out, grabbing his arm. He screams, desperately pulling back, but the grip is too strong. The others rush to save him, but it's too late. The water swallows him whole, and then, silence. The once stirring stream becomes eerily still. Morning comes, and they find Dr. Hughes's body washed up on the shore. But his skin has turned to stone. Dr. Reynolds trembles as he examines the body. It's like he was petrified, just like those animals we saw near the lake. Fear takes root in the team, but leaving is not an option. The villagers have stolen their horses. Desperation begins to settle in as they send their guide to fetch help from a neighboring village. It's a day's journey away. The second night. As night falls again, the camp is soaked in silence. Dr. Carter and Dr. Lane sit by the fire, their faces pale from the trauma of the previous night. But something else begins to draw their attention. Faint whispers, calling their names. Dr. Carter stands abruptly. "Mom, is that you? How?" Her voice trembles, tears welling in her eyes. In the distance, she sees a figure, her dead mother, beckoning her to the water. Dr. Lane, confused, reaches out to stop her, but his own gaze is drawn elsewhere. A figure, his brother, long dead, stands at the edge of the stream, smiling at him. Frozen in disbelief, he follows. The 2 scientists walk into the water, entranced. As their feet touch the surface, the stream begins to shimmer violently. Bubbles rise, and within seconds, both of them are pulled beneath the surface. By morning, only Dr. Reynolds and Dr. Evans remain. Fear grips them as they realize they are the last survivors. Dr. Reynolds and Dr. Evans pack quickly, trying to flee, but no matter where they go, the sound of footsteps follows them. The air is filled with screams, not just of their fallen colleagues, but of countless others, villagers long forgotten. "We need to leave now." Dr. Evans panics, her voice shaking. They race through the thick brush, but something, an unseen force, drags them back toward the stream. The ground beneath them begins to crack, and to their horror, they see the petrified bodies of past sacrifices rising from the earth. Dr. Evans stumbles and falls into the fissure, her screams cut short as she disappears into the depths. Dr. Reynolds collapses at the edge of the stream, exhausted, terror coursing through his veins. The water, once shimmering, now runs red with blood. In his last moments, he grabs his camera and whispers a chilling warning. "If you find this, don't come here. It's not just a stream, it's a grave." I watched the footage with trembling hands. What I saw, it shouldn't exist, but I had to know more. I paid the guide everything I had for the camera and its contents, but that's when things took a darker turn. As I left the village, a checkpoint appeared. Secret police. Their eyes were cold, searching, as they sifted through my things. When they found the camera, their expressions hardened. Without a word, they blindfolded me and took me to a place I couldn't recognize. Days passed in darkness. Time lost meaning. The only sound was the whisper of unseen things around me. Finally, they forced me to sign a document, an agreement that I had seen nothing. If I ever spoke of it, I would disappear. They put me on a plane and sent me home, but not before warning me. Some places should remain untouched, and some waters will claim anyone foolish enough to disturb them. I never looked back, but every night I still hear the sounds. I know something is watching, and it's not done with me yet. Thank you for joining me for tonight's terrifying tale. Remember, some stories are meant to stay untold. If you enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more. Sleep well if you can.